Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm bringing you 3 decks to climb last minute, whether you just want to reach Masters or you want to reach top 700 or Diamond or whatever rank you want to reach. These are 3 decks I would recommend climbing before the next balance patch. And yeah, let's start off with the deck that I use to climb. So this is Gwen Kat. The idea is you use Opulent Foyer. Every time you attack you get one of these Ghastly Bands and you gain the attack token. Every time you gain the attack token, every time you attack. But you do this by rallying like a lot with Katarina and also Sunpo, and creating really big holidays. I just relentlessly attacking over and over and over with Gwen or Katarina, and yeah, you have Might as Finisher, Eternal Dancers for extra copies of your champion, and you have a bunch of control tools as well. This deck does really well into like some Field Rush and Aatrox Kane, but struggles into some of the Jinx decks. But it does really well into control decks like Nora, Field Rush, etc. So yeah, if try this out if you feel interested. So next up we have an aggro deck. This is Sunbird, also known as Katarina Leona. It doesn't use Katarina as like a combo tool. It more uses her as an aggro tool, so you can rally and yeah, you can just push more damage through over and over again, which is pretty much the same way she's used, but in the Gwen deck, she's more used to capitalize off of comboing with Gwen and Opulent Foyer to trigger their effects over and over, right? In this deck, she's not used with anything in particular. It's more so just to push a lot of damage. So we have a bunch of 1-drops. This is like classic aggro deck, and then the thing about this aggro deck is you have a bunch of stuns. So you have Leona and Sunhawk and Ravoon, so you can trigger multiple stuns in a turn. And it's pretty disgusting, like the damage this can output later in the game as well, because of the amount of stuns. Like your opponent like sometimes just won't have any blockers, and it's pretty insane. So yep, this is my version of the deck. I also have deck guides on each of these decks, so feel free to check that out on my channel if you are interested. And yeah, this deck matchups wise, it does pretty good into Field Rush. It actually does pretty good into Gwen Katarina as well. The thing is, it struggles into the Jinx decks, and it struggles into like a bunch of the Nora control decks that are running around on ladder. But if you're not running into a bunch of the Nora control decks, then you should be okay. And also, it does beat Field Rush according to stats, but people are oftentimes teching like if they go for the less greedy versions of Field Rush with more control tools, then this deck does lose. So I want you to keep that in mind. But a lot of people are going for greedy ramp versions, which is where this deck kind of shines at beating them up. And if you are running into a lot of Katarina decks, this deck does really well into Katarina decks. It's kind of fallen off a bit, but it does wonders. Like it loses to a bunch of the control decks like Field Rush and Nora decks, but it does beat the Katarina decks. So if you're looking to run over like the Katarina decks or the mid-range decks, then this is the deck for you. Yeah, this deck aims at going wide and using Lulu Flame Chompers combos to make the Flame Chompers a 4/4 challenger, and then you level up Jinx as a finisher, and you go wide with Sneezy Beagle Dust to hit for a bunch of damage. And yeah, all the deck codes will be in the description. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.